didn't mean to do that. I left my chair. I left everything. Boom. Came a little unprepared. I left my device too. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Do I have another? No, I don't have Instagram on this stupid. This phone sucks, bruh. Hold on. Ugh. Ah! Okay. We're here. Yeah, okay, that's working. I left all of my stuff. Oh, this fell. Sorry, everyone. Ouch. Ah, I hit my toe. Where's my music? Nope, that's not my music. Ouchie. Alright. We're here. What was my... Man, I need to download Instagram on some of my other apps. Because, damn it, is it not very useful. But I also don't remember my password, so doesn't help. Let me type in chat. Oh wait, no, I need to do it over here. Feel free to talk in chat. And we pin this. And we pin. Thank you. I was talking to someone and now I can't talk to them because I decided to go live. And then I don't have social media on any of my other phones. It's just very counterintuitive on my part. I'm just waiting a little bit. Where's my charger? Here it is. Okay. Hello! There's already 2 people here. Hi! Ouch, ouch. Yeah, let me log in. We're gonna start in a few minutes. I'm just gonna... Let's fix that angle a little bit. Can you guys see that? I hope so. Okay. Yeah. I said I wasn't gonna go live today, but I lied. Cause I swear I thought today was Thursday. Like, I swear I thought today was... No, I thought yesterday was Thursday, and that today was Friday. And that's why I kept saying, oh, I'm gonna go live Saturday. But I just had the complete wrong impression. I was completely wrong. I screwed up. Is basically the... Did I seriously forget my own Instagram password? Yeah, Damn. Damn, guys, this is, that's not very efficient. Okay. Trouble logging in? Yeah, send me the login link. Ink. Bruh, I can't even spell. So welcome, everyone. Welcome in. I'm sorry. I was having a very interesting conversation, and now I left them on a cliffhanger. So yeah, it's not very great. So we got this drawing for today. It's gonna be, we got the design over here, and we're going to try and make, once again, a very silhouetted, can I speak? A very silhouette focused character drawing. So we're not gonna have a lot of background, we're not gonna have very crazy stuff for today. Can I get the email where I can reset my password? This Instagram, you're a piece of garbage. Did you know that? Man, I needed to finish my combo. Now it looks like I left him on scene. Please wait a few minutes before you try. Shut. Okay. What do I do? Log in with continue with Facebook? No, I already have an account. This shit is so ass. Hi everyone, we're just gonna do some base colors. If only they would come into the live, that would be great. But I'm not sure how much that would work. Maybe I should have an alt account. Nah. Dang it. What was my old password? I don't know, bro. Let's start. We're using a gray color instead of using the pure white because, or it's gonna end up blending in with the background if I do so. So we're doing our absolute best to try and get this. Let's see, is there anyone in chat? No. There's no one here. Alright. I mean, there are people here, but there's no one in chat. Have to make sure, because last time, last time was terrible. I missed a whole bunch of messages by accident. It was so upsetting. Man, I can't believe I forgot my password. Alright. So I'm just gonna start filling this in. I love how the login thing doesn't help either. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna stand up actually. Come on. My phone almost fell. This time I brought water. Okay, guys? Last time I forgot to bring water. This time I have. Okay. Sorry, I had to respond to someone. Because, I couldn't do it on another phone. It's just very brilliant, very intuitive of Instagram to do. Or maybe it's intuitive of me, and I'm probably just dumb. It's alright. I'm just yapping about nonsense. How's everyone doing? Welcome in, hi. The title might confuse literally anyone who stops by here, but that's okay. I already got like the script for the full video explaining the lore. Almost done. I am now halfway. I got like 8 pages. And I'm still missing some more. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so I want to talk about something, but honestly, I haven't done anything new recently. What was I doing today? Oh yeah, I was just listening to Chromacopia. That album is a banger. Hi, Ollie. Welcome in. Ouch. I'm in like the worst angle right now. I'm gonna... Who is this guy? Okay. So, this is... Is my phone vibrating? Yes, it is. I'm sorry. So, this is actually the main character, Nameless, in a different form. So, I mentioned it briefly, but I didn't mention it too in-depth. But, you know, I mentioned that there's divinesses and there's archangelos. Well, there's also this in the middle thing, which I mentioned, is the oh my god, can I pronounce it? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, but my phone is on the verge of falling today. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's called the Okay, you know what? I can't speak today, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna write it. It's in the title. The Deicidium. There we go. I needed to spell it out. I'm like a kindergartner. I'm sorry. So he's a I can't spell it anymore. Google, help me out. This happened to me yesterday, where I couldn't pronounce archangelos. Imagine picking out a word you can't pronounce. Couldn't be me. It is me. Deicidium. There we go. So he's a Deicidium, and it's basically the in-between of a divinus and an archangelos. Meaning, the divinus, it can be slain, and you can take its power. The person who takes the divinus's power is a Deicidium. That's basically the premise. So he was a divinus, and now he's a Deicidium. In this case, this form is his Deicidium of Nihilism. Ouch. Hi, also, new sub. Oh, hi, thank you. Thank you for subbing. Welcome. I'm putting my phone on Do Not Disturb because I forgot to do so. I came in here without doing it. So, hi, welcome in. So, this is not his true form. This is just one of his alternative forms when he takes the divinus of nihilism's powers after slaying her. And I had a few things for this concept. That's exactly what I was talking about to this other person. And it's that initially I wanted his design to be more gory. Like, I initially wanted this chest area to be more gory. I initially had the concept to be more bloody. But then when I did it, because it had so much red, it associated way more with death than the concept of nihilism. And it was something I was a bit dreading on. And I was a bit disappointed on it because I love... Nobody would know this, but I love painting gore. And so, to me, it was just a big miss out because I really wanted to add blood and add more details. But it kind of contradicted the whole premise. So I ended up going with something more blank, more empty, and more void-like. By the way, I couldn't find the app you mentioned yesterday, but I found one that sounded similar to it. Wait, really? That's kind of weird. Maybe it's not available there. My keyboard is lagging. Also, amazing art. You draw so good on Ibis Paint. Thank you. I've been using Ibis Paint is like my main app, and then Clip Studio is like I use it sometimes if it's a really detailed artwork that I feel is necessary. But I'm mostly an Ibis Paint girl. I'm not too big on Clip Studio. Gore is awesome to draw when you know how to do it exactly. And I love doing it. I've drawn characters holding their heads, holding their own hearts. I'm a big fan of of drawing gore and mostly serving as symbolism. So it's not just mindless gore. I appreciate gore with some symbolism here and there. But I couldn't do it for this. Disappointing, but it is what it is. And I added a few other things to the design because the thing about him is that he slayed the divinus of nihilism. So now he's supposed to embody the concept of nihilism. However, the thing is, he doesn't follow the ideals of the divinus of nihilism. So in truth, he sort of contradicts the typical norm of the divinus. And that is where this butterfly comes in. Because usually nihilism is the concept that life is meaningless, empty, and that it has and serves no purpose. You exist just to die, is basically the premise. And so there's one that I was researching that contrasts this nihilism, and it's existentialism, which parallels to it. But the point of existentialism is that they try to find meaning in this empty life. And so basically, if we were to really give this a name, he's basically the divinus of existentialism after slaying her. Because he not only proved that her thought process was basically wrong in winning in turn, well, not necessarily, but the butterfly is supposed to be a symbol of hope, in a sense. He's holding the butterfly here as well. The butterfly symbolizing hope in a meaningless, empty existence. That is the overall symbolism of the design. I wanted to talk about it a little bit. I checked both on iPad and on my Android, but I only found Easy Pose. What sounds closest to Easy Poser? I think it is called Easy Pose. It's this one. Right here. Yeah, it is. This is the app I was talking about. I thought it was Easy Poser. No, it's Easy Pose. I pronounced it wrong. But yeah, this is the one I used. It's easier to use than Magic Poser, because Magic Poser is really janky, and it starts moving all over the place, and it's way more complicated to use. Oh yeah, that's the one. Oh yeah. Whoops. That's the one I have, and it's the one I use the most. It's not nearly as laggy as the other one, which is, oh my god, which is Magic Poser. Like, I had Magic Poser at one point, but it was way too janky. I couldn't use it that well. Like, I know people use it, but not me though. It doesn't work well enough for me. Wait, we're gonna... So I'm putting in all the base colors. So basically, this design, the entire concept of it also slightly contradicts itself intentionally with the presence of the butterfly in the design. Because without it, it embodies perfectly the idea of what it was made for. But I'm not gonna dive too much into making you guys question your own existence because, frankly, that's not the best course of action. But I mean, my story is all about basically going against the concept of life itself. So I think existentialism and these philosophies, they kind of go hand in hand. So they kind of exist within each other. Almost unavoidable. Also, I'm gonna make the top part be whiter. So now the fade is more... Hold on. There you go. Now the fade is more visible. Boom. And boom. It's very sketchy, but that's because we're going to be using the textured painting approach that I used for my previous Nameless drawing, rather than the art style of coloring that we used yesterday. So today we're going to be using more textured painting. And I guess a bit more grayscale approach because, I mean, it's already inherently black and white, so it just makes the most sense to handle in this case. Deicidium. I need to remember that's how you pronounce it. Deicidium. Deicidium. Otherwise, I'm gonna always pronounce it wrong. I'm gonna go look for some music. Let's see. What OST were we playing last time? What OST would fit for this design? Not Fontaine OST. Man, I wish I could play King and Church music, but that's gonna get copyrighted if I do, I think. Sad. I think I'm just gonna have to resort to... Be right back. I'm gonna transfer a few photos onto the tablet. Alright. Report back when you do. There's a lot of very empty spaces here. It's not that great. No. Okay. Let's see, what OST? Man, not Sexy Red now being in my search history. I was talking non-stop about the absolute ridiculousness that is this woman. Someone take the mic away from her. Jesus. I could use some Honkai Star OST maybe. And we can do that, yes. Let's see. Honkai Star Rail, but we can do... I guess Penacony OST is the only thing that we can really use for this 2.0. Yeah, alright. Alright. Are you loud enough? Can you guys hear it? I think so. Okay. Well, I'll alter it a little bit if it's too loud. Also, there's a lot of reflection. There's a window that's way too open. That's gonna be a problem. See, you can see all the reflection here. Yeah, it's gonna be an issue, but oh well. Oh well. I'm not gonna stand up and close that window. Alright, so we're gonna grab this skin tone. Bones are not purely white, but they're also not really skin color either. Is it lighter than this? It's still a little bit too... Hold on. It's a little bit too light compared to what I was going for here. Here we go. This bone part has to be the sketchiest part that I have. But it was very vital to make it as fast as possible so I can render over it instead. I'm back for a bit. Hey, welcome back. You didn't miss out on absolutely anything. I just started shading, well, not shading, I'm just placing all the base colors that are going to be needed for this. It's not a lot, but it's something. Alright, I was hoping I didn't miss. No, don't worry, we're still not getting into any of the more important aspects. So I'm gonna... This looks beautiful. Who is it? It is my original character. His name is Nameless, and this is just one of his forms, which is the concept of nihilism. He embodies different forms depending on the divine beings he slays, and when he takes their powers, he gets another form. So this is just one of them. I've shown the Divinus of High Text form before in one of the previous streams. I think it was like the second one. So I decided to go with the sense of emptiness by making an empty skeleton as the main part of the design. I wanted it to be more detailed than this, but you know what? It's okay. Like, you can see here, there's this random line here, and it was because I was gonna start doing, like, squiggles for, like, details for the sleeves, but then I'm like, nah, I'm just being too extra. And I just bumped my shoulder. And it's really not necessary to be this extra for a concept as empty as this one. Should I use the color white? I feel like now I can just... This music randomly got loud. I'm gonna change the background color. Hold on. Wait. Oh. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna change it just so I can see what I'm coloring. Yeah. You see all that? That's why your background can't be the same color as the ones you're using. Or else you're gonna end up having these crazy spaces. And that's not particularly exciting. Go. I need to color that in more. I think I already read that. You said that's so cool, which is, thank you. I think I already read that. But just in case. Just making sure. Yeah. Trying to think of something I can talk about, because I feel like it's pretty straightforward, and I've already explained like the general gist. So I guess instead, I'm gonna need you guys to take the lead on what we're gonna make today's topic be. I don't usually watch streams, but it looks so beautiful, I had to see. Oh, thank you. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see the whole thing. Thank you, people. Thank you for stopping by. We're getting too many missing spots here, guys. I need... There you go. Oh wait, I didn't... See, why did I make my background white when I started? Look at all the blank spots I left here. Just adding some base colors, giving it some balance. Alright, the back of this clothes is pure black, so we're gonna keep that in. Oh wait, it's behind the skin. No worries. So we're gonna fill that all in. We're gonna be painting on top of it, so I want no one to feel anxious about the fact that everything is outside of the lines. Please do not worry. Trust the process. It usually always looks like this. It usually always just looks like this. Very messy in general. Alright. Now you can see the skeleton more clearly. And now we know the placement better. So we're gonna end up shaping this. And giving that empty space of the skin being basically cracked open. Color this over too because this part is showing bones. And now we have it more defined. Perfect. I'm gonna fill in the space here. If you guys have like any questions at all, I will respond to them. Even if people have said them before, it doesn't matter. I can repeat the same questions because I know there's a lot of new people every day, so you gotta be very welcoming of that idea. It's so quiet. Yeah, it is. Sometimes it's like that sometimes. Like I'm like you hear me quiet, and it's because I'm thinking about what I want to say. And to be honest, my life is not nearly interesting enough to have a lot to say. Like I have so little going on outside of drawing that I have literally nothing else to talk about. It's not a good thing. What's nice about painting is that you can go from sketch to paint. Exactly. You can dive straight headfirst into it. And you don't need to be like going crazy about making sure it's perfect on the spot. You can just go with the flow and the flow will take you somewhere. How long have you been working on these characters? Like when did you start planning this? Very recently. And by recently, I mean very recently. I made a post about it. Wait, hold on. I can actually show you guys when exactly I came up with this. It was with you. Okay, not that early. It was on September. I started it on around September. Well, September over here. So it's only been less than 2 months. It's been less than 2 months. Do you want to know actually what even triggered this story to begin with? Because I've talked about like the many concepts, but have I actually talked about the thing that inspired it? For being something recent, it feels like it was planned years ago. My brain just moves that fast. I have stories from like years ago that I still love and adore, but that I just didn't have the spark enough to want to really show them off like I did with this. Yes? Okay. So basically, you know that there was the whole Kendrick and Drake beef, right? That was in May. And I was pretty deep into it. For those who don't know, I'm very into rap culture. I'm very into, I listen to a lot of Eminem. I listen to Kendrick Lamar now. I used to be pretty deep in the whole, but I don't remember. If you ask me the names, I don't remember. I'm sorry. Oh, hi, Hinata. Welcome back. So I was very deep in like the rap culture. And so when the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef came out, a few months after, I kept hearing people were still hyping up Kendrick's like old album from like 2017, which was Damn. That's literally the name of the album. And so I sat down and said, you know what? I'm gonna finally listen to it. I wanna listen to this album. And I sat down and I listened to it. And if no one knows, the concept of Damn is basically the journey of Kendrick, or the character of Kendrick in this case, of going from a terrible person, a lustful person, a greedy person, someone obsessed with money and fame and power, to by the end of the album becoming not only turning to God, but also becoming a better person. If you listen to the album in order, that's basically the general premise of it. And so after hearing it, I delved even more into like just the general concept of celebrity culture and how it influences celebrities, like the status, the structures, and just the weird worship and obsession people have with celebrities. That was like the entire basis of this story. The Divinuses are basically celebrity culture if you gained powers of God status. That's basically the real life inspiration for this story. So basically, if I never listened to Kendrick Lamar's Damn album, I would have never made this story. I would have never made it. That's literally it. And you'd be surprised on how, specifically the character of Nameless was very heavily based on specifically the songs Blood, Lust, DNA, Loyalty, like on some of the songs. There are a few songs that I did not use as like basis of inspiration for it. But most of the album was indeed the inspiration of Nameless's journey in the story. Damn, that was a lot of that was a lot of nothing. Anyone who passed by and started hearing me say all that was probably confused as hell. But yeah. And album music was my inspiration for this, and celebrity culture, and people's weird obsession with it. And just the worship and power people give to these people, and the consequence of giving these type of people a platform and a place to control basically how you think and what trends you follow and just how to manage your life in general. Be right back again. All right. I'll see ya. I'll see ya when I see ya. Yeah, okay. Ouch. This is making me get up from bed to work on my own project. Thank you. You're welcome. You know, we've been doing that a lot on this stream. A lot of people have recently been they're getting very motivated after watching the stream, which I'm glad. I love that I can resurge and make you want to go back to doing your thing. I'm very passionate about what I work on, and so Sometimes I don't know how, but it seems my passion sort of projects onto other people. I do my best. Alright, had to check something. I'm back. Welcome back. That was fast. You came way faster than I thought you would. I need to finish that script, honestly. So I don't know. I need a schedule, to be honest. I know I'm definitely not gonna stream tomorrow because tomorrow's Friday and I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. So that makes it sound like I'm gonna die tomorrow. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I'm gonna go out tomorrow and probably on Saturday too. Maria Paz, welcome. Oh, he looks humorous. Oh my god, thank you. Look at him. I sent that message a few minutes. I'm guessing you tried to say a few minutes ago. I didn't notice it. I'm sorry. My slow ass, goofy ass. I can't keep up. Have a good day tomorrow. Thank you. I think Saturday I'm also not gonna stream. But you know, there can always be change of plans. So I truly can never say never. There's always the possibility that I might be here. And then I'll be like, sorry guys, I lied. Turns out I just draw too much. And I'm at home too much. I need to. Hello there, Lois. Well, hello. Welcome back. It's nice to see you. I'm gonna hold on, let me stand because I need to see this from a farther perspective. The stream kind of fell off. The stream died for a sec. I'm sorry, guys. We're back. Like today's stream too? Yeah. Today's stream was literally a fluke because I had a mismanagement of time. Hello, Silva. Yeah, I lied. I went live again. I said I wasn't going to, but that was because I thought today was Friday. Thanks for being friendly, but I don't even deserve to be heard. Nah, it's okay. Everyone deserves to be heard. That's alright. I say hi to everyone and anyone who comes in here. Like those random people who come in are basically bots. We have random bots come in here and just drop goofy shit. It's very normal. So it's all good. We listen to everyone. It don't matter. Okay, we're gonna. Sorry that the stream randomly lagged. It had a bit of an issue. I wasn't expecting it, but hey, I'm happy for the live today. Hey, I'm glad. I'm glad you guys are always excited to think so. I deserve the worst. Yes, you may think I'm an idiot. Ask me. I don't think so. I don't really think so. I only think two type of people deserve the worst. Rapists and murderers. There we go. Murderers who did not do in self-defense and just did it out of thrill. I think those are the two people that deserve the worst in the world. Justice is something you can't run away from. Yeah, that's true. Sure, I'm sure if you do something wrong, I'm sure you deserve some kind of punishment. But not the worst fate. Those are very different things and mean different things. I mean, that's what this character is all about. He was the worst at some point in his life. He literally ruined hundreds of people's lives by deceiving and manipulating them and lying to them. But he's different now after 10 years of not embracing and acknowledging and becoming a better person. Just acknowledging that you're wrong and that you are a bad person is one step to being a better person. But that's just me. That's just my thing. Like, just the fact that it's acknowledged means that there's something going on. But of course, you gotta also prove it wrong too. The art is gorgeous as always. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I made a poll on Instagram to decide which drawing we were gonna do today because I had between this one and then a different one that I've had for literally weeks and I still haven't touched it. I'm sorry. I thought maybe the poll would choose it, but no, they chose this one. Which, you know, I appreciate. I don't mind. Game is game. Drawing is drawing. So I will draw anything as long as it's chosen. And as long as I'm drawing. I do have a lot of whips to finish. So honestly, once I have 2 more drawings that I want to do of my characters because I want to feature them in the video that I'm gonna do. But once that's done, I want to try and finish some of the whips that I've had in my drafts for months now. Like, I really need to come back to a lot of these drawings. What a vibe. It doesn't fit the drawing at all. Man. Do we have some orchestra not copyright music somewhere in here? Cause like, this ain't it, bro. This ain't it. Pentagony OST was not made for this. Clearly. Alright. I think people is their forgiveness most of the time, but they need to prove they regret what has been done. Exactly. Same. Like, you need to show with actions, not just with words, that you actually regret what you do and that you're going to improve on what you did wrong. Like, yeah, there's gonna be people up your ass telling you that you're still a terrible person, which is the natural response. But if you really want to change, then you would ignore what everyone else would think about you and about what you believe. the music today is not on the spot. No, it's not. It's definitely, it's not giving. It's not working. Do I have something that would fit better into this? It needs to be like melancholic. But I don't have anything non-copyrighted that is melancholic. I could F around and find out, because that is a possibility. We could just play a song and find out that it is indeed copyrighted and the hard way. But I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Okay? Let's not. Also, I didn't put the phone on Do Not Disturb. I thought I did. I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it now. Let's see. It's just these songs are like too happy. We will see in the VOD. True. It will literally show me if it did or not. We got 2.3 OST. Was 2.3 OST sad? I don't think so. Maybe Genshin's OST would work better for this. Maybe the Chasm's OST. Hold on. Let me cook. Maybe. You know what? I found it. This is the depressing ass music that we need for this piece. There we go. I still have a little bit of allergy from yesterday. I love your art stream, but it would be cool to see you live playing too. I have done playing live. I haven't done it recently because there hasn't been anything new. Like both the Genshin patch and the Honkai Star Rail patches, we're kind of in the slow stages. I wanted to go live playing Simulated Universe Honkai Star Rail, but I'm not sure. Would you guys see that? Would you guys watch me play Simulated Universe? Like the new game mode that came out? I did a little bit of it, but I'm not done with it. Cause I do wanna, I would like to. Yeah, I can see that. I would love to see. That'd be so much to watch. I mean, if you guys are down to watch it, I've only heard of it actually. Oh, so you're not even familiar with you're not really familiar with you know what? No, I'll have to leave it for another video, cause I could pull up the phone and like show it on screen like this, but nah. This is it. It's in the title. It's called a illustration making video, so I don't want to mix it up. I'd rather make it separate. I'll think about it. Maybe we can do that. When is the next time I'm doing a live? Sunday? Maybe we could do a Sunday, or we can just do it on Monday. I don't know. Regardless, we can do it. Also, this is going out of the line, but I can't really tell because of the hair. Move. Hold it. Okay, hold it. There we go. I've only heard of it too. Oh my god, it's actually really fun. I just glanced over your channel. Will you upload speed paints or stuff about your projects in the future? Yes. I'm working on a script that will be explaining all the lore of my original characters. And then afterwards, I'm going to start doing more speed paint posts as well. I'm not going to abandon Honkai and Genshin content, but I'm definitely going to add more art and speed paint content. That is something that we are doing. Hold on, let me put this on Do Not Disturb. It's vibrating too much. There we go. So if you like any of that, you can feel free to stick around. I'm definitely gonna add more of that to the channel, especially because I'm definitely need more balance for the stuff I do. I love doing art, and I really want to implement that into my channel. I don't want to be just a game compilation channel, because we know how that can really backfire in a future. Like, I want to implement my thing along with it. I will probably not be able to watch on Monday. If it's possible to do it on Sunday. I'm gonna see what plans I have on Sunday, because I know I have plans Saturday and I know I have plans Friday, but I don't know if I have anything for Sunday. So I'll put it as a probably will be on Sunday, but we will see. We will have to see. If anything, I'll make a post about it and I'll talk about it in the communities area. I'll update it there, if anything. So yeah, if you guys want to, I'm going to try and be more connected and update more over there. Because I recently been trying to by like showing more of my finished artworks there. Because I know not all of you like follow me on other social medias like Instagram. Speaking of social media, Twitter tomorrow is implementing their new AI training thing. So now every single artwork posted there will be trained for their AI. Just wonderful. And that sucks, because I honestly was starting to get a platform on Twitter. I was starting to do decently well. Until I think I got shadow banned for something. And so that was a bit of a whoops. But it was doing pretty okay. But now I've moved to Blue Sky. But to be honest, the algorithm has not really been in my favor. It's been really hard to get people over there. So I'm kind of just sticking to, I'm sticking to Instagram, I'm sticking to YouTube, I'm trying to dip my toes in TikTok, even though I hate the app so much. Like, the moment I log in, I post something and I leave. I just disappear. We're not scrolling for any of that. I'm not here for that. We're just in and we're out. Oh, anyway, the art from yesterday is amazing. Thank you. I really liked how it turned out. I had to balance a little bit when it came to the vines. I made sure to use a white outline for it, or a light color outline, because I wanted it to stand out from like the dark ooziness. It's the same in his character design. In his character design, he also had like the light outline in the vines. I keep calling them vines, but they're thorns. They're vines with thorns. Yeah, there we go. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. Anyway, common Elon Musk L. Common Elon Musk L. So we're abandoning Twitter for good. Probably just gonna log in to see if there's any leaks, unless literally everyone is gonna move out of there, which I doubt. They say that every time and then they don't leave. You have the option to disable the training and everything, but it's such a headache. They do all they can to turn it difficult. Yeah. But I actually heard that on the 15th there's no way to turn it off. Like, it's just that's gonna be like the entire platform. From what I heard. I heard that it's not like some other platforms that they let you turn it off. But it's that literally everything you have on the account will be used, regardless. That is what I've heard, and that's why many people are putting their works in like archives and stuff for other places. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like a little out of the loop. Almost all my commissioners were from there too. So it's like, oh my goodness, that's straight up depressing. I have to abandon a whole group of friends because I'm not sure how I'm gonna find them afterwards. I'm gonna have to see if they have any other active accounts. Okay. This has more sleeve down here, but this sleeve here, we have to do it in a different layer because it's transparent. So he has a transparent sleeve on top of the already black sleeve that he has on. This music randomly gets too low, and I forget there's even something playing. Oh my goodness. The cars are crazy. But I hope someone does something about this. I'll look for it later. I think there's a law here that makes a rule to put option to disable it. Oh, so that might be just a Brazil thing then. Damn. Yeah, Puerto Rico's not gonna implement that. This place can barely they implement things if the US does it. If not, then they're not gonna do it. It's silly, but that's literally the logic. Like before, you could graduate in 9th grade, but then they changed it to graduate in 8th grade just because the USA makes you graduate on the 8th grade. It's dumb. It's very dumb. And then it's silly. It's silly. I don't want to talk about it. It's stupid. It makes me mad. I get heated quickly. You need to implement their silly laws. Okay. Like sometimes it's good, right? Sometimes it's good. But sometimes it's dog water. Like sometimes it's dog water. Like sometimes it's not that bad. Like oh yeah, we get what I don't know what it's called, but we get some benefits. Yeah. But also let's see. His gloves are black, but I just realized if I make the gloves black, you're not gonna be able to see. You're not gonna be able to see the hand. It's just gonna be a plain black hand. We can make it gray then. We can change that. No, not the butterfly. The butterfly is supposed to be white. There you go. It's still kind of gray, but we'll color it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. It'll be okay. Get some. Those chickens are working really hard to be loud today, huh? Yesterday you couldn't hear them. Yeah, I think they're louder today because today, it's far rainier. It's far rainier, so they're probably all, like, roaming around and probably having a lot of chaos. The hand sticking from the void. Yeah, look at it. This could be a drawing in of itself. But yeah, those chickens are way too loud. I need like, what are those things called that YouTubers usually just stick them on the walls, and it's supposed to make the room quieter. I think I need that. And that's what I need at some point. Because they are indeed very loud. It's not my fault. They're going crazy today. What are they doing? Also, the neighbors decided to be louder today, so like wonderful. Was it memory foam or something like that? I don't know what it's called. I know it is like a type of foam of some kind. I'm gonna end up starting to record in my car again. I mean, I do record my videos in my car, but not the lives. If I were to do that, I would suffocate, actually. I can't spend 3 hours inside of a car. But I do go inside of a car to record my videos. My analysis and my things like that. Yeah, I've done those in there. They got my talking related ones. Okay, so we got Another white here. We need more white. Over here. Bang, bang. La la la. Okay. There's still more black, which is this top here. So we're gonna make another layer. I'm gonna add that. We're gonna put that on top. I'm gonna pick out the black again. And we are going to darken it. Should I, no. I was thinking of coloring the line art around the outfit to be white. But I'm not sure. Is that a good idea? So I can see where did I put the folds? I don't think it's necessary. It has a general shape. Yeah, never mind. I don't think I need it. I have a general shape. Won't be necessary. Nah. Add that there. Oh, no, oh, okay. Had a bit of a freak out for a sec. This music it's soothing, but it's also kind of low. But also randomly gets loud. So I can't even like keep it like that. Okay. There we go. La 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 la. Okay. We got a lot of the black here, a lot of the white here. Fill that in. Okay, now we got... Hold on, why is it... Oh! Oh my god. Guys, we were doing it on the wrong layer. That's just great. Wonderful even. How did I not notice that? I'm not doing all that again. I'm gonna use the bucket tool and start scribbling. I'm not doing that again. Nuh-uh. Work smarter, not harder. We're erasing all that. I'm not drawing that again. No, You'll never catch me. There we go. Nothing happened, guys. We definitely did not paint on the wrong layer, guys. Nah. This cap, nothing happened. That's upsetting? Yes, it is. Oh, no. Time and effort wasted. Yippee. Like, I didn't waste much time. Like, what did that take? 5 minutes? No, I'm just kidding. It didn't take that long. It took like 1 or 2. I ain't that slow. But that's still... That is annoying. And that does piss me off a bit. Okay, gotta... Okay, so we have the general... Now for the umbrella. The umbrella here is pure black. So, you know what that means. Did you bring water today? Yes, I did. I have a tiny bottle of water. A small bottle of water. I don't usually like carrying those metal bottles or anything. I usually just drink straight from a glass and move on. But yeah. What happened here? Oh, we have missing colors here. This part isn't colored. I'm like, what happened here? Well, yeah, because I didn't put any bases here. Here we go. Okay, so underneath, the entirety of the umbrella is black. So we're gonna color that. And you're gonna be like, but Belle, how are we gonna see the umbrella now? Don't worry, guys. I'll show you how we'll see it. Yeah. I'll fix it in a sec. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Now it looks like he's holding nothing. It looks like he's holding air. Boom, boom. This. And wabam. So we're basically using the manga type technique where they color the area or the outline white to see. And then the point of this is so that I can change the background and go like that. And I can also change it to like that. So that's like the general point of this. If that makes any sense. There we go. So now it has we have various color choices. We can make it like, we can do this too, by making a white fade underneath. We can make it whoop whoop. And then this black void, like that. We can work around it, is what I'm trying to say. I kind of like the white umbrella, like that. It kind of contradicts the nihilism. It sort of shows more so like an overwhelming sense of light in emptiness. By having it that color. We can put it on white for now, and then we can change it throughout. That's the good thing about this. Oh wait, it's not pure black. Hold on. There we go. Now it's jet black. And now it's jet white. The black mount parts of the backing that actually protects from the rain could be white. The thing about the umbrella is that it itself is not, it's literally just like a shadow. So it's not really made out of metal or anything. It's literally just a figment that manifests itself. It literally comes from nothingness. So it has no shading. That's why here it's like it looks like he's just holding nothing. Because it just appears. So we can make it white or we can make it black. For now I'll leave it white, because it makes a very good contrast with what we currently have. I'm going to select this. No. Select opacity. Put it the other way. Erase it. Erase it more. Yeah. There you go. No excess. So now when I select this, no, that didn't work. We go, pick, 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 select. Okay. I'm sorry. That's not working. There you go. That's better. So now I erase this and we should have no excess when I select it again. Select. There you go. Yep, no excess. So now I can change the color way easier. Alright, what will I shade first? We'll start with the face. The face and the nipple of the body and stuff. We'll start with that. Not me saying the nipple. YouTube's not gonna do anything about me saying that, right? It shouldn't. It's literally a body part. Because honestly, you say deaf and immediately, oh, hi, welcome back. I'm not gonna say your name again. We'll just call you Hit for the sake of it. Hi, Hit. Welcome back. Unless you're not the same person. We had someone else called like that last time. It has to be you. Who else would have that name? But hi, welcome back. Let's see. Does this select anything else outside of... Nah, all of it is underneath. Okay. I have so many questions on why somebody would choose that name. Well, it's funny for some people. They don't take it really seriously. But I don't know. Also, I don't know. No comment. I don't actually know. I don't know why anyone would pick that name. Also, we have like gray spots here. We'll fix that. We definitely need to fix that. There you go. He's the same person. Didn't you say you would change the name? Bro forgot. Is what I'm thinking. Either that or he doesn't really want to. It's okay. Yeah, he either forgot or doesn't care. It's one of the two. And just thinks it's like kind of funny or something. Okay, so we're gonna use one of the two. Yeah, there's no other choice. I spit on my screen. I'm sorry. Damn. Man, in Star Rail, I've been farming the new domain for Argenti. You know, the new set that gives ultimate and skill damage. And I got so many terrible pieces. Absolute, like I have a lot of good hands, a lot of good heads, but the body and boots, no, especially the body. I haven't gotten a single good body piece. I've been mourning Man, I'm just now seeing the nipple. Now that makes sense. Oh yeah, we need to fix it. It's huge for whatever reason. I need to fix that. That's an anatomy issue. And the nipple should not be this big. We're gonna make that smaller. It's a lot. It's over here too. A lot of scars because his body is covered in scars. Most of them are from him using his own power. But he also has the facial scar, which is a lightning scar that he got once. It has such a stupid backstory, but like the thing that happened with his scar, with his lightning scar, was basically that he used to take a lot of odd jobs when he was like in his teenage years with his friends and all of their goofy asses. They went in the middle of the night to work on a light post. It was raining, there was lightning, and his goofy ass went up, decided he wanted to fix the light post, and he got struck by lightning. Very simple, very straightforward, very deserved. Especially since at the time he was starting to be a piece of crap. That's when he was starting to be a terrible person. And so it was very deserved. And it was funny to me. Like in his like beta design, because you guys wouldn't know this, but he's basically a combination of two really old OCs that I made in 2022. But you guys wouldn't know that because I never really publicly shared his first design, except only once. I farming every time I get a new character, I'm happy, but at the same time I want to cry. I always try to pre-farm. But this is a new set, so I had to get it. Man, why would someone do that? Man deserved. Yeah, he was dumb for that crap. He's like, I need to get work done, and it gets struck by lightning. Oh my goodness. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, I hit it. There you go. But that's just him and his dumb friends. There we go. We fixed it. Yay. Him and his goofy friends, doing a job. They just wanted to get paid. And instead, he got a lightning scar. Now, the thing about lightning scars is that in real life, they go away pretty quickly. They don't last long. But just to screw with him, I decided to make the lightning scar permanent. So, just so he can have a constant reminder of his stupidity. So yeah, that's the meaning behind the lightning scar. It was too deserved. Yeah, there you go. It's like those, have you guys seen like those memes or reels of like people just being out in the middle of the rain? Like, bro, go inside. Why are you in the middle of the storm recording? You just asking for something stupid to happen. What work will you do if you're not alive? Man, it's some stupid thing real. He didn't think about it that far. That's why he's stupid. He didn't think far enough to realize, oh, if I die here, I'm not gonna get paid. So what is the point of doing this? He did not think that far. He did not think far in. I'm gonna grab my textured brush. That's a funny detail to a character that seems so dark. Yeah. He can just make up a story of how he got the scar. True. He can say, oh, I got it in a battle against and then he names out like one of the most obscure concepts known to man and then can flex that it was cool. He has such a dark and broody history, and he himself looks like he's a pretty serious person, but he has such a silly history tied to it as well, and that you want to take him seriously, and you should, but at the same time he's also just a goofy. He also there's a saying that goes with this. Well, it's not too exact, but every saint has their history, and every sinner has a future. There we go. That's the same. And so him now, he's literally both. He has a heavy history, but he's also silly. We can't ignore the stupidity and the silly factor. It's what makes a dynamic character with depth to them. Especially since he's the main character. Do you want your main character to be stoic and not have a single thing behind them? No, I thought so. A young me would mourn at the thought of me saying that, because I used to, when I was younger, I just loved the broody characters with no personality whatsoever. Not even the ones who had a sweet side. I just used to like characters who were plain, boring, and basic. Not anymore. Now I like the complex ones who have like 5 pages of history. We are not the same person. Why did my color turn white? I didn't mean to color pick that. No wonder I'm like, why isn't it coloring? Well, yeah, because you're on the white layer. There you go. Got some other color up in here. Where's my texture brush? My texture brush, this one. We're gonna use this one for the rest of the skin here. Boom, boom, boom. La, la, la. And there we go. We like the man with personality. Exactly. We like a man with depth to them. Like, they don't need to be like super complex, but like, don't give me a stoic man who has the freaking boringest history of all time. At least have something to say. At least mine got a lesson out of everything. Okay. Here we go. I don't like how this lips look. Man, every time we always have problems with these lips, huh? No. Is it above here that I'm supposed to do? I think it is up here. No. I don't think it's... Every time, man, we always have struggles with the dang lips. We're erasing that. Yeah. And we're just gonna make it lighter. Wow, now you can barely see it. Like, no. I guess I'm gonna erase it, and then I'll figure it out when I have more of the shading done, because there's definitely something off here. But I can't put my finger on it just yet. The scuffed lips moment, yeah. My lips are very inconsistent. Like the shading will be consistent, everything else will be consistent except lips. Because sometimes they just don't fit the picture. Sometimes they just don't work. And they look yucky. Yeah. Okay. But we know what we never have? We never miss with the nose. Hell yeah. I've gotten such a deep understanding on like how I shade noses, eyes, and things like that. But we fall off with the... Oh, I just realized, speaking of eyes, I didn't color in his eyes. Probably because they're just white. His eyes in this version are plain old white. With his snake pupils. Okay, the music lost its touch again. We've been misled. Is this even the chasm? Gotta go, have to eat dinner. We'll be back though. Alright, we'll see you when you come back, Ollie. Glad to see you're still here though. See you later, yeah. See you later. You guys can see my legs. I don't know how I feel about that. But there's literally no way for me to, like, hide them or nothing. I can't see my legs because chat is in the way. I think that goes for most of you guys, huh? Okay, we're gonna put it on multiply. Okay, something I did remember I need to do. We're gonna put this on multiply and we're gonna put it on 70. This is gonna be important later on. Okay, well the music died. That's not good. There you go. Here we go. It's very dark, so we can't see. Yeah. I guess that's good then. Good. Like I don't like people looking at my legs. It's not that there's anything wrong with them. It's just kind of weird. I need to find like a better angle to record this. Like I was thinking of like putting it to the wall. But then if I do that, the stick would have to, the tripod would have to be in front of me, and then how am I gonna draw? You see the core issue of the matter? It's very there's a lot wrong with it. Okay, so the top of the nose we have here. And there we go. When it comes to defining a face, always understand that you have shadow in between. It's basically like if you had a mask on. This area will be very far darker than the rest of your appearance. What about putting it on the other side? Like turning it around the other way? I haven't thought of it. Like, I could try and see. I'm gonna try it next time and see how it looks. Because I'm not too sure. Because I know The reason I tried this side, I know there was a reason why I tried this side and not the other. Honestly, the bad thing, I just wish that they would let you put it horizontal. That's what I wish. I wish YouTube would let you record horizontal on mobile. But it doesn't let you. Like, it only lets you stream like sideways unless you have, I think it's unless you have OBS or something. OBS is like the only way that you can get like a normal. Why not? I have no idea. I don't know. YouTube is just weird like that. I'm not sure what the significance behind it is, but that's literally how it's always been. Like when I play Genshin and Star Rail, it's vertical. You're watching me play vertical because it doesn't let you do it horizontally. It's so dumb. It literally makes no sense. Okay. Of course we gotta add like the details of this car. YouTube needs to like up its game when it comes to giving priority. Man, that's terrible. What a dumb choice, right? And it just makes it like harder to watch. That's the thing. It makes it harder to watch when it's like that. Because in that case, you would just go and watch a more high quality video somewhere online. It's silly. Let's get up and let's color in the white of the eyes. Color in the white. So the entirety of the eye is white, but we will add a bit of a gray gradient here, just so we can have a little bit of a touch to it. But we're gonna make it the majority white. We're just gonna make a little bit of gray around it. I don't even know if there's OBS for mobile. Exactly. So the only people that can do it are like streamers with monitors and computers. There is none. So I've been trying to figure out, because I would love to stream this like normally. That, yeah, it's not very efficient. It doesn't do too well. Alright. We got an eye in. Whoops. I think we need to darken a little bit this under. Yes, we do. Need to darken a little bit this side. Color it in like so. We're gonna put it on darken. We're not gonna put it on multiply. We're going to darken not only the outside layer, excuse me, but also we're just gonna, okay, hold on. Eep, 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 eep. Okay. The shadow on the face gives it such a up. It looks very good. Thank you. The way I learned this was from studying Hayami Kojima's art, the illustrator for the Castlevania games. I studied their art a lot because I really wanted to get a proper understanding on how they shade faces. because I love the way they draw faces and shade them, and I had to like analyze very well how did they implement the shadows. And so basically it forced me to also break down the shadows of my own face. And something that obviously I'm gonna notice immediately is that just in general, you have a lot of shadow around your eyes, around your nose. That's what gives your face depth and shape. So, God bless Kayami Kojima. We love them. We love them for that. But yeah, I had to. After like learning that, I started looking more at myself and analyzing my facial structures and how shadows work on real people more often. So now every time I look at someone and it looks like I'm staring at them, I'm not staring at them. I'm just looking at how the shadow and light is bouncing off their face in the moment. Like, we always have the artistic mindset all the time. Sometimes I'm staring at the floor, but it's not that I'm staring at the floor. Yeah, I'm just staring at how the light looks on the floor. And the art is amazing. It's so amazing you're inspired for them. Yeah. Their art is gorgeous. I want to reach that level of detail. Eventually, I want to reach that artistic level. The art inspiration never ends. Yep. Every day, just looking at your daily life, you can learn something. That's when someone gives me advice on like, oh, how do I learn how to shade this or that? Look at your own surroundings. Analyze your everyday world. And then you're gonna start to know and understand how it works and how you're gonna implement it. I'm gonna erase this line here because now it is no longer necessary, because we already have the face defined. Like, the whole point of that line is so I know the direction of the nose and how it's gonna work throughout the rest of the drawing. Okay, so it needs a little bit more shadow here because there's supposed to be an eye here. He has an eye patch on. Which, speaking of the eye patch, in his base form, he doesn't have the eye patch. He has a normal eye. It's just that he loses the eye during combat against the Divinus of Nihilism. When he goes up against her, she just rips it off because, you know, his advantage in a fight is that he can use his own blood in combat. So getting hurt tends to be an advantage. But if they break his bones, or they break a limb, like they crack it, or they rip out like some vital organ or part, that's gonna like hold him back, and that's gonna like stop him. So usually the main goal to try and to get him off you and to sort of weaken him is to aim for destroying his organs or any vital thing that he needs. That's great advice. While you draw, you explain too. That's a lot of help. That helps a lot to those who are learning. Yeah, I like explaining my process because sometimes it's not that, because sometimes people watch speed paints because they want to learn how you're doing that. They want to know how you're doing that and sort of try to learn from it. At least that's my perspective. When I watch someone speed paint, it's because their artwork, something about it called my attention, and I want to see how they do that and how they reach that level. Hey, it's Robin. Welcome back. More pretty people, yeah. It's Nameless in a different form. So he's not a new person, but man, that's brutal. Poor guy. Yeah, it's not a great sight for him. The rib cage looks super cool. Thank you. I think that's what I'm gonna shade next, actually, because I feel like that's the next very important part that doesn't need that much rendering over. It is pretty brutal, but like that's the thing about combat. You need to look for a person's weakness, and the main character has to have a weakness, as all characters do. Because I'm not gonna make an overpowered main character. Who would be interested in that? Like, sure, there's good ways of making an overpowered character. But for this type of story, and for the type of narrative that I'm working on, that's not very much the point. Yeah, it does, otherwise it's a Mary Sue, exactly. Ain't nobody want a Mary Sue, especially as your main character. There needs to be a balance, and I feel like a lot of people miss this mark when they're working on divine stories. It's super easy to make mistakes in power scaling when you're making a story about like divine beings, because divine beings are supposed to be extremely strong, very overpowered, but they still need to have some kind of weakness, because nothing doesn't have one. As long as it exists, there will be a flaw with it. That is the logic of mankind in of itself. The butterfly, oh my god, I love this design so much. Thank you. We use the butterfly as a symbol of hope. Hope in the darkness and in the void of nihilism. Yeah, that's the logical premise behind it. Boo. Welcome back, Ollie. Welcome back. How was your food? What did you eat? Was it good? It's a very thin line on being overpowerful and being a Mary Sue. Yeah, and that's why Geje killed Gojo. That's literally why. You could tell that he had no idea how he was going to... He didn't think very far as to how he was going to make Gojo's character go anywhere. He made him way too broken from the very beginning. And that's honestly just the biggest flaw of Jujutsu Kaisen. From the point of view of someone who didn't even watch it, by the way. I just know this because I still consume content from other people, and a lot of people have mentioned Gojo's overpoweredness and how it is approached, and how that's literally the only way they could make Gojo continue to be relevant, by killing him off. Because if he stayed alive, a lot of things could be preventable. And that's a big flaw. When killing off a character, if you kill them off just because you made them too strong, that means you made a big mistake when writing them. That's literally just... writing mistake 101. I'm not sure if... I wonder how did Geje write it? Did he just write it randomly in one sitting? Then again, that wasn't even the plot he wanted initially. It's his editor's fault. So, I don't know. There's a lot going on there. I don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen, but I do know a lot because the fandom is very loud. And it's all over. There's no way to escape it. Like, even if you've never watched it, you've heard of it. No matter what. Okay. Gonna shake that over. La la la. Okay. We're gonna polish out these scars on a layer on top of all of these. So it's gonna be when we're like finishing, sorta. We've only been here for 1 hour and 50, so we still got time. JJK was actually intended to be a horror anime, but the editors told him he needed to change it, and that's kind of how we got the current JJK. Yeah, that's what I heard. I didn't know it was horror, but I do know that he wanted it to be like more government based. They're like far darker than what it ended up being. Day 8 with JJK. I can't comment on that. Okay, I'm not gonna comment, but I've never been attracted to the premise of JJK. I'm just gonna throw that out there quickly. I've abandoned a lot of shonen as of late. I haven't watched a lot of shonen aside from like anime wise. I mean, so I honestly can't comment on if it actually is or isn't good. I don't know, I'm more of a character girly. Okay, I see. If it's for the characters, then I can see where you're coming from. And to me, the characters can't be the only thing that carries the story. There needs to be more. Like, yes, the characters will be the most important part, but I also need the plot. I need the plot to be something, because otherwise I'm not gonna, because sometimes maybe it's a bit meh, the characters at first, but seeing them interact and seeing how they deal with the conflict makes me more interested. If it has characters and no plot, or it has plot and no characters, I kind of can't. It needs to have a little balance of both. Not major, but a decent balance to a certain degree. I'm very much about I'm too deep into it, to be honest. I can't even. I only play for Kenichi anymore. I only play Genshin for Kenichi. Oh my god. I understand that. I only play Genshin. Why do I play Genshin again? Damn. I forgot why I play Genshin, to be honest. Cause it's fun, I guess. I guess I play it cause it's fun. Girl, I forgot. I logged in like yesterday, the day before yesterday, just because I want to build my D-Luke. I think I only play for the combat now, actually. And for the story every time it gets an update. And then we leave. It's fun being new, but not anymore. Yeah. It's fun when you're like starting and there's a lot of media and there's a lot of story. But when there's no story and there's nothing, it's just kind of stale, kind of boring. Which is why I kind of appreciate Star Rail more, because at least like their endgame modes have lore. Like Simulated Universe has so much lore, I still need to sit down and read it all. We got Polka Kakamon lore. This woman is a psychopath. I don't know, JK is just not my taste. Same. It's not my taste. Most shonen is not my taste. The only shonen that has captivated me recently was Kagurabachi. And it's because it's going crazy. It's low-key going crazy now. I used to play because of Venti and my friends. Nowadays, I don't know anymore. Same. I initially played because of Scaramouche. I used to love, I love Scaramouche. Not used to. I still do. Scaramouche, and I'll hate them. Peak characters right there. I'll hate them is like my soulmate, and Scaramouche was my first 5-star. That's it. That's why I played initially. And then I got my friends into it, and now they play more than me. Yeah, that's how it went. And by they, I mean like one of them. Have y'all watched Hunter x Hunter? I have, but it's been a long time since I did. So I kind of don't remember very well what it was about or anything. I kind of have like forgotten. I feel like I want to get back into it though, because I did like it. It's just that it's been so long since I did. Like I need to come back. I need to come back to Bleach. I need to come back to Hunter x Hunter. Oh my goodness. I know there's more. But I don't remember their names. I was obsessed with that show. Oh my god. I really did like it. I thought it was good. And it's good, at least to me. Yeah, when I watched it, I just didn't analyze anime as much as I do now. So I feel like if I watch it now, I'll definitely have a better appreciation of it than when I did back then. So like, I need to watch those again. Like, I need to watch Bleach again, desperately, and I need to watch Hunter x Hunter again. With a new sense of appreciation. What did I used to watch? I didn't watch much anime, I'm gonna be honest. The last anime I watched was Castlevania. Yeah, that was the last anime I watched. I mostly just read manga now. What other anime? My first anime was Fairy Tail, and my second anime was Sword Art Online. Two very controversial animes that people don't seem to like all that much. And I know why. I understand why. I'm not. I still like Fairy Tail though. Like I ain't gonna even cap. Fairy Tail's still kind of good. It's a fun show to turn off your brain to and just watch. Just because it gives you nostalgia, okay? That's. And then Sword Art Online, I watched Alicization. That redeemed the entirety of the show. That's it. Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh, oh my god. Yu-Gi-Oh. Was that how his name was pronounced? Yu-Gi-Oh. The blonde guy, he was the redeemable factor of the entirety of the Sword Art Online Alicization arc. Yep. That's my thoughts on that. I will not comment further. Oh no, the SAO, I can't look to it nowadays. I would never sit down to rewatch the first season or any of them. If I was forced to sit on a chair and watch SAO, I'm just gonna watch Alicization and we move on. We move on immediately. and we leave. But I would never sit down and watch the whole thing. The gun arc wasn't that bad either. Maybe I'd sit down and watch it too. Kirito's female look in that arc was literally my awakening to the fact that I like long-haired guys. Poo, exposed. I liked long-haired guys because of freaking Kirito's long-haired form. Help. When he got his normal hairstyle back, I was like, no, get the long hair back. Get the long hair back. That was literally the awakening. It was the beginning of the end. There we go. And now I literally have forgotten how to draw short hair. I have like only one character with short hair, and that's Giro. But everyone else, they got slightly long hair, rather it be a braid, loose. I was so disappointed with the short hair. Yeah, absolutely. He should have kept it long. Through the rest of the series. The goofy ass with his short hair. Nah. It makes him look like the basic boring hole he is. The basic harem MC that he is. Like, at least the long hair gave him redeeming qualities. It made him creative. Yeah, that was a crazy time. Ouch. Oh, I kicked my monitor. Oh, I'm sorry. Not my monitor. I mean, my screen. I'm sorry. Honey water. Add to my yap. Yeah, SAO still continues with the light novel, if I'm correct. I have not seen what they're doing. I don't want to. Unless they get an adaptation, which I'll probably watch just to hate on it. Because we should all hate on our favorite childhood things. It's like a coexistent thought. Look at it and be like, why did I like this again? Anyway, we were talking about something else. We were talking about Genshin, and we got misled. I'm sorry. I no longer play Genshin all that much. Unless there's, like, something new that we hype about. Honestly, it's just that Natlan was the biggest flop in the entire game. I need Snezhnaya. I feel like Snezhnaya will save this game. That's it. I wish they didn't need to do so many filler patches for the next 6 months after 5.3. They do too much filler. I can't with it. That's the crap about watching or playing gacha games. The filler is insane. At least Honkai Star Rails' filler is interesting. But freaking Genshin's is, oh look, we have a new festival. Yay. And then we get to interact with the same characters that always are in events. Like when we got Ayato in the Fontaine event, I was so disappointed. I wanted Ayato Spotlight so bad. Because I love Ayato. And I wanted him to get some spotlight. But you know what he did get? Instead, he got goofed by Chiori. I mean, Chiori, shut up, Chiori. It was... that was massive fall off. I need... the Ayato slander needs to be studied. It really does. And the Ayaka preference also needs to be studied. In a lab somewhere. Maybe I should do an analysis or something. I mean, I would. But we have so little content that the video would be like 20 minutes. Max. We wouldn't be there that long. That's how little content we have. Why is this? We have this random missing spot. Oh my god. Not the random missing spots. Okay. Here we go. No. Okay, here we go. We need to add shadow underneath the hair. So here. Okay, now if you look at this at like a different angle, you could argue he looks like Sephiroth. Oh no, I'm still thinking about that from yesterday. My boy Sonic got called Sephiroth and Cloud's love child. And I see the vision. But I refuse. Wait, we need like darker. It's just the front hair, honestly, and the color. I can see it now. I can't unsee it. Oh no. But I had to like point it out because I can definitely see it's the front hair. It's literally just the front hair. Like you cut here and you can be like, this is an edgy, an even edgier Sephiroth. It's a winkified Sephiroth. Oh my goodness. Oh no. I need to shut up, bro. Why am I dissing my own characters? This is just bullying. I'm bullying my own characters. That ain't fair. That ain't fair to him. Okay, we're gonna fill. La 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 la. This music is so low. Egg. There we go. Sephiroth alternative form. Exactly. There we go. There we go. Honestly, this form should just be called Divinus of Existentialism. But since it's still a Deicidium, I can't really call it that because it's still a Deicidium. It doesn't matter. Imagine slaying a being and then becoming the embodiment of the complete alternative version of it. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I have 2 more Deicidium designs that I need to do. And it's Deicidium of Time and Deicidium of Dreams and Deicidium of Undying. Yeah, because though he's the Divinist of Undying, he technically has a moment where he like slays his past self in a very metaphorical way. I'm not sure how I can explain this in a more coherent way other than saying it's like an inner conflict sort of thing. You fight yourself to become your true self, or you gotta fight the past to have a future, sort of mentality, I guess. And so I need to design that too. I also need to design his old Divinus form, which the only thing that I have in mind about it is that it's supposed to be very lewd, because he was initially like a very lustful and nasty god, very greedy and just very egotistical. You know how people who have a big ego would be. Like they can look themselves in the mirror and they would kiss themselves. That it's that kind of ego. And so his old Divinus form is like very lewd in nature. I need to design that too. And my goal with that design is to make it as ugly as possible. That's literally the goal. The goal is to make that design as ugly as possible. Why? So then I'm never tempted to draw it ever again. So I can hate it more. His ego was nasty. Yeah, his ego was like nasty. Bro had the biggest savior complex of all time. He just wanted to be worshipped, no, even if it was on lies. So he would just get this massive savior complex and do bullshit. It was really just that. That was the premise. That was what that was all built upon. Luckily, he's abandoned all that. And we've moved on from that. But it's still very prevalent. It's still very prevalent in the story. Like, it's not like, ooh, we moved on, so now we don't acknowledge it. No, we still do. But it's like, I need that design to be the ugliest design I've ever made. And not in ugly in the sense that it, like, doesn't make sense. But, like, ugly in the sense that it oozes so much of pride that it's nasty to look at. Like, have you heard, like, a person who wears a lot of, like, gold and jewelry, so much shiny, expensive stuff that it looks repulsive? Like, I've heard of that, like, mentality. And it's like, the more you try to flex, the uglier it looks. And the more it's disliked and looked down upon. So that's the goal for that design. That's what that design I want to try to make it be. So you don't want to draw so that design specifically, that design, the Divinus of Undying's design, I want to make it as hideous as possible, not just so I don't need to draw it again, but to just also reflect the, like, ew, like the cringe, the ill, the ick of as the is that how the that's how you guys say it nowadays, right? It's the ick. Oh, my pencil fell. Of the design. I wanted to ooze of yucky, I don't want to see this in my screen anymore type thing. Anyone who comes in here and hears that is gonna think I'm crazy. I'm sorry. I'm talking about a completely different design, not this. This design is gorgeous, beautiful actually. I'm looking for my charger because we're on 50%. The goal is to hurt the eyes. You want bad personalities to reflect in the design. Exactly. I feel that if we want to throw that he has an ego, maybe he could have had something like a hanging hand mirror on his hip, a sign that he looks at himself with that over egotistic pride, maybe a lipstick stain. That's a good idea. Let me screenshot that. That's a good idea. I will keep that. That is a good idea. Because nothing's nastier than looking at a guy, first of all, with their little flex that they think they're cute, and then they have like their shirt open, and then just and then they're showing off like lipstick stains and how the girls fawn over them. That's so cringe. To all the guys out there who may be watching, don't do that. Don't do that. Your girl will run away. That's minus 1,000 aura. Don't do that. Don't do that. You can acknowledge that you're cute and that you're attractive without doing all that. You don't need to do all that. If you're actually cute and attractive, it'll be seen. That's minus 1,000 aura. I would know. I know someone who was like that. And it's like, nah, dude. Hell nah. Like, I only have 2 good guy friends that I can say, you guys were awesome. But the rest of them, I can declare they were cringe. And not cringe in like, oh, they were just silly. No, they were cringe in that they like to flex and competitiveness, and that they make fun of your interest. Ooh, not attractive. Not attractive, guys. There we go. Let's see, what else do I have that needs to be white? That was such a random rant. Whoops. There you go. Okay. Oh, over here needed white. Okay. You know what? I can just do that on another layer. Never mind. We can do that on another layer. Fuse that in. Alright, now we can go with the skeleton. We're going in order of everything I have here. We're going in order from top to bottom. No, I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, we got time, undying, and dreams. Time, undying, dreams, and yeah, those are the only designs so far. Because I kind of want to divide the story in parts or arcs, I guess. So the big bad of the whole thing is obviously the diviness of life. Like, she's the end goal. We need to slay that thing. But obviously that's the strongest diviness. That's the one with the most power. So we need to so in order to destroy her, we need to destroy the other divinesses that are connected to her. Because it's basically the hierarchy, right? Life is at the top, and then there's the roots. The things that have to do with life. Which is, well, things that happen, love, dreaming, anything that a human experiences in life, there's a divinus for it. And he's connected to it. Squall Leonhardt, hello my lovely friend, welcome back. Hi, it's nice to see you again. I have decided that I'm going to rewatch Bleach, just because I watched some of the scenes with I don't know how to spell his name, but with the blonde guy, and I'm like, yeah, I need to watch this. Yeah, I need to watch this. So, yeah, it's on my list now. I need to rewatch it now. Not sure when I'm gonna be able to do it, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. You loved him, right? Yes. Yeah. He is exactly... I really do like him. Exactly what was needed. We got some... Okay, we'll shade the inner skeleton first, and then we'll shade the outer skeleton after. Because I have a feeling we're going to end up doing this in a different layer. Because there's too much sketch here. Can I get a different, let's see, is there more OST somewhere here? I have a 100 hour, 1 hour one. Jesus, okay. Okay, I'm gonna shade the clothes instead, and then we'll do the skeleton after. How much time do we have, Jeff? We got like 20 minutes left. Is this a man or a woman? Well, let's take a little lucky guess. I only have one one girl character. So this is indeed a man. We just gave him the braid because I didn't want to give him loose hair. Because something important about Nameless is that when it comes to his background, the blonde hair, the loose hair, is very much connected to his old self. So in a lot of his new forms, you're not going to see him with loose hair. He's going to have a braid, or he's going to have a ponytail. Especially a ponytail. That's like his main hairstyle. Ponytails tend to reflect more loyalty and dedication, while long hair tries to resemble more so like freedom in a sense. At least from how I try to use hairstyles and reflections when I use them. His face looks like the main protagonist of Dragon Guard 3. I don't know what the main character of Dragon Guard 3 looks like. Hold on. I know Dragon Guard, but I don't know what's the protagonist there look like again. You should view the trailer. Hold on. Is Dragon Guard... Hold on, that's new, isn't it? Dragon Guard 3. Oh yeah. Yeah, here it is. Where is... Hold on, where's the main character? Help. The girl with the white hair. Okay, yeah. I see. Kinda does. Hold on. See if I can... Kinda does. Except, way less exposed. Except she has, I mean, they're both exposed, but not in the same way. She lost her eye? How did she lose her eye? My character got his eye ripped out by the enemy. How did she lose her eye? She has that's like a flower on her eye, isn't it? Is it a flower? Yeah, it's a flower. She has a flower in her eye. He has a butterfly. Yeah, I see the vision. I see the parallels. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I'm gonna try... Since it's black, we can do like bare minimum. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Oh, okay. Fine. I'll have to find out myself. No, I got a cliffhanger on my own chat. That's crazy. The music trailer is awesome. Man, I can't watch it on stream. I'm gonna get screwed. I think. I'm not sure. I can't watch it now, but I'll try to watch it after stream. You're going to like the story. I mean, Dragon Guard was made by the same people who made Nier, so yeah, I probably am gonna like it because I do know Nier and the storyline of Nier Automata and Replicant, both. I know they're made by the same creator. I've heard of it. I just never, I've never watched it or seen the gameplay of it yet or any of that. But I really should, actually. It's a prologue before the Nier events. That I do know. I have heard that it is a prologue. I'm not sure how they're connected, but I definitely need to find out. Here we go. Okay. Can lower that because we don't want too much. We don't want to end up having too much white on the black outfit. Because the whole point is that it's a black outfit. Then it's just going to be a white outfit. And then what would be the point? Also, there really is no light direction in this picture. Like, the only thing that we can say is emitting light, in quotations, is this umbrella. This pigmentation of an umbrella. Because it isn't even an actual umbrella. Imagine seeing this in the middle of the street. This will be the last thing you see before you die. And you get killed. I mean, not if you're a good person, obviously, but if you're not one. Okay. Yep, we got that working. Now we need to make some of the lines here. Overwhelm this. Shall I post the trailer here? I can't really watch it now though. Like I can look for it after, but not during the stream. I would have to see it after. Cause I'm not gonna be here for too long. I'm missing like, I'm gonna be here for just a few more minutes. Trying to get like some more clothes and stuff done. Which would have to be all the way up here. Or should we do it on a different layer? No, and it should be up here. Yeah, there we go. It's this sleeve part here is transparent, but you can't really tell in that picture. But it is transparent, so I'm going to trace all that over in order to color the entirety, and then we're gonna make it translucent once we finish filling it in. Chromacopia. Okay, sorry. I realized my music was gone, and there we go. Okay. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so it's black fading into silver and then fading into white. Boom, boom, boom. And we go like that. And we have a transparent color. And the same needs to be done over here. So I need to select this. You put black. Oh, sorry, I locked it. Put the black over. We fade it out. We fade in with some white. Okay, hold on. Hit. Okay. Okay. Character is colorless and heartless, so I'm thinking we could take a flower of reds that could be his heart and his ability to see true colors to people's hearts. No, that's not the... So the concept of the artwork is nihilism. So it's supposed to reflect the act of meaninglessness. And so that's why he has a skeleton on. The skeleton is supposed to be reflective of... That's why there's no gore or anything. Because it's the plain, empty skeleton to reflect a meaningless, a feeling of emptiness. So no organs, making this skeleton inherently meaningless because skeletons were initially made so that it could protect your organs. So the entire design is supposed to reflect the idea of meaninglessness and nihilism. So there is no significance to the design inherently either. This hardware is more so associated with, though now it's kind of associated with oh my god, I can't pronounce it. Existentialism? Something like that, yeah. So, the butterfly is supposed to represent hope in nihilism, which is existentialism. we can't add any color to it because the color red, as you said, it symbolizes the heart. It symbolizes organs. It can symbolize death. That's usually the colors, or danger. Red is often associated with that idea. And so it inherently contradicts nihilism and contradicts the point of the design. Here we go. Got some color in there. Well, not color. We got some more black in there. That's what I need to. Here you go. What's your hair color? What, mine? Mine's a dark brown, almost black. It's like a very, very dark brown, almost black hair. Let's see, anything else? Oh, right, I was supposed to make, this butterfly is supposed to be white, and it's gray. We could add white, 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 white. There we go. Let's see. Have you ever drew yourself as a fictional character? No, I have not. I feel like I've never really liked the concept of, I guess, self-insert characters. I always like to use a different fictional character to reflect my thoughts and myself. Like in my analysis videos, you'll see I use Akan as a representation of me in the videos, because I'm just not a huge fan of it. Oh, the eye patch is on top of it. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. It's on top of the same layer. Like, usually I take my ideas and aspects of myself and put them in other characters. But I don't like making a literal self-insert character. Or just myself in the form of a fictional character. Okay. It would look pretty basic, honestly. If we're gonna be really honest, it's gonna look pretty basic. What is his weapon? Okay, so in his case, his weapon is not gonna be his blood, because his normal weapon is blood, but in this form, his weapon instead is a scabbard. I'm not sure if you know what it is, but it's basically like, we can basically say this figment of an umbrella can be considered a weapon in a sense. The umbrella can become a blade from the inside. And I'm talking about like in base form, not like his actual power. His power is something else entirely. But I haven't gotten to like writing in depth in terms of its flaws or its advantages yet. So I can't really talk too much about like the power itself. But in base form, when he's not using the power itself, he uses the scattered of this umbrella pigmentation, because it's like a shadow. It has no actual form. So I guess we could say he controls shadows, if you want to put it like really, really, really basic and simple. If you want to put it like basic as example. I need to write it down still. So it's not like completely polished. I haven't thought too in depth of it as of just yet. So it's still open for changes. Okay, we're gonna move this. So unlike my other characters, Sunishing and some of the other forms, they're complete. This form more so is not nearly as polished. It's still in like a working phase. Like I already know its concept, its ideas, but still not like completely definitive. Yeah, this is the gradient I need. This gradient absolutely eats every time. Gonna lower it a little bit. Perfect. Let's see. Honestly, you seem to have some pretty good ideas. What do you guys think would be a good power for someone who controls nihilism and existentialism? Like, if you could manifest that into a weapon, what would you make it be? I want to hear it. I want to hear that. Like, from the concept alone, what could you come up with that? I'm very curious. Let's see if you guys can, maybe you guys can help me with the creative process. Who knows? Who knows? I can. Also, my stream lagged. Now that's insane. What were the things again? Okay. What would a weapon inspired based on nihilism and existentialism look like? So I'm gonna write it here in case you want to search what they mean. These two are basically two sides of the same coin, but they have different outcomes. But these are the things he embodies in this design. So what would this look like in a weapon if you were to manifest it into a power, into a weapon? I'm gonna erase it now. Can you erase that? It's gonna appear in this final speed paint, but that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna go up here, and we're going to... Should we... yeah, we're gonna select this. No, that's the wrong layer. This is the right layer. Select. For some reason, what comes to mind are chains. Really? Is there any, like chains that can be used as whips? That's very interesting. Is there any, like, outside reason why you would believe that? Like, if you can delve deep in your brain, why would that bias come to your mind? Because honestly, the concept of nihilism and existentialism in itself is, like, very abstract. So, like, whatever the brain associates it with, it's probably some inherent bias. It's very fascinating to me. There you go. Because honestly, his base form uses a scattered. But in terms of, like, power, the power that I have done for nihilism and existentialism is exclusively to the actual divinus that he slays. Okay, well, existentialism is basically the idea, it follows the same principle as nihilism. That life has no meaning, but that you can find meaning in it by, well, being free as an individual person and responsible in your own life, in your own authority. While nihilism is just point blank, it's all meaningless. And that's it. That's why I say they're two sides of the same thing. Also, I need to... Can I... Oh no, I can't erase it now. But I need to erase that nipple. It's too big. Why is his nipple so huge? It looks like he has women titties. We're gonna put this on multiply. And then we're gonna put it at slightly... I'm gonna put it slightly purpley. Just a little bit. Not a lot, because we want it to remain pretty gray. And like here, we want it to look pretty gray. We don't want it to look too pure anything. Alright. Huh? Why does it... My life is broken, chat. It says that I've been here for 47 minutes, and I haven't. Changes are often associated with the loss of freedom. So, like, in this context, it would have in the meaning of, and that we're gonna wait till you finish your sentence. Let's wait for the other half of the sentence. Yeah, my YouTube is glitching. It says I've been here for 47 minutes and I haven't. I've been here for 2 hours. Okay, I'm gonna add the shadow of this and then we're gonna wrap it up, to be honest. I thought maybe we could finish it, and while we did finish a lot, like look at this. We finished, we didn't polish it very well, but we did, it is pretty polished. From going to believing nothing, having no loyalties, but existentialism part could show meaning of trying to free itself from the nihilism. I can see that. So basically the change would represent the existentialism part of the power. Yeah, I could see that. Honestly, I feel like we can go something with there. I feel like something can go with that. Because we know that the nihilism part associated with voids, domains, nothing, shadows. And of course, the scabbard, which is literally the empty part of a weapon. So, yeah, I can give him 2 different weapons. That is the conclusion I've come to. I can give him 2 different powers. Though I'm running on 1 hour and a half of sleep, so I couldn't understand some things. That's okay. It's alright though. What comes to mind is a sickle. I don't know why, but I can see it. A way to judge your own path. I could not come up with something very creative, but all these ideas are pretty good. The sickle is often associated with death too, actually. The divinus of death, Juhua, in his form, which is the divinus of dreams form. Cause yeah, Nameless doesn't end up getting that power. It's Juhua who ends up getting it. So we end up having 2 Deicidiums. I didn't want to spill it, that I spilled it now. It's just you guys anyways, it's okay. And so in that form, he's going to have a sickle, which is why I didn't really think of it. Because, you know, the alternative weapon to a scythe is a sickle in most scenarios. Cody404 says, whoa, thank you. Welcome in. Thanks for tapping by. Okay, we're gonna have to lower the opacity of this. Could add some. Okay, wait, I have a reference of a skeleton child here. Yeah, here we go. My skeleton reference. It's a skeleton child, but the skeleton doesn't really change. It just gets longer. But in terms of like the shading and stuff of a skeleton, it stays the same, pretty consistent. Hello! Hello, Cody. Where's my texture brush? Here it is. I almost lost it. Shape that. Polish it out. My mind immediately goes back to eyes being able to pop out of sockets the moment that skeleton is brought up. I'm sorry. Our poor, you're a bit traumatized with that. I'm sorry, Ollie. Got some trauma going on. I'm gonna. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Yeah, perfect. We're gonna select it. We're gonna unselect it. And, I'm gonna. Hold on. How much time do I have left? Not a lot. Okay, we don't have a lot of time left. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean this up and give it a better outline. Make it less sketchy. And then I'm gonna eat. Hopefully the food is done. This time. Hopefully I'm not too early or too late. Oh, I really like your drawing. Thank you. Okay, you saw the full thing? Here's the full thing. You can see it better. I'm just gonna polish out this skeleton, but I'm not gonna be able to shade the skeleton on screen on stream, I'm afraid. So I need to get out soon. Man, now that I think about it, he reminds me of Undertaker from Black Butler 2. Maybe that's where I came up with a sickle. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see it. It does look similar because of the white hair and the black, like, outfit. Yeah, that's true. I can see now. Because Undertaker, he has the same, like, color palette, but associated with, oh my goodness, with death. They're kind of on the same wavelength. Angelita, God bless granddaughter, good work. Thank you, Mama. And by that I mean Grandma. And my grandmother's in chat. Hi. My mother was in chat earlier too. My family members sometimes stop by. Yeah. That's so sweet, yeah. That's so cute. Hey, we gotta show support where it's needed. We gotta show support. Family should normally help family, you know. Alright, how much more polish do I need? I have a lot of like mixed up bones here. It's kind of all over the place. Let me just, yeah. I need to see from afar what I'm doing. Okay, so the skeleton goes thinner up and then thicker down, but I'm also missing this bone part here. Dokia says, you're making me want to draw. You should go draw. It doesn't matter how skilled you are or if there's any lack of skill, you should draw. Sit down and draw a little. Here we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was what I was looking for. I was missing the shadow from underneath the skeleton. I was like, yeah, it's missing something. Yeah, it was missing color. Well, it was missing shadow. And goes like that, and then we go. There we go. Shade that a little bit. And now, should also add some shading in the bottom. Okay, I called it shading. It's not shading. We're just doing the darker part of the bone, which is usually, because since it's under it, it inherently is going to have shadow under there anyways. Okay, let's look back. Let's pull back our reference. See the difference between here you can see it. The difference between the divinus of nihilism in terms Deicidium of Nihilism and divinus of death. Do you see the difference with it? Like, despite death also being dark and broody, it still has more color. It still has more to it. Like, for example, it still has red, other shades of red, like it has more shades of red here, has way more design. But then nihilism is just quite literally just void and the lack of anything. Death is just the opposite of life. And that's the tea. Alright. That's gonna be all we're gonna do for today. I'm gonna finish the skeleton and stuff off stream because we're not missing a lot. But I just can't. My iPad is on the verge of death. So we can't keep doing this. We can take a little zoom in. Alright. Thank you everyone for stopping by. There's a lot of unpolished, but I'm gonna be sure to polish it all off stream. Gonna post the finished product when I'm done. Thank you for stopping by. And hopefully we shall meet again in some other part of the universe. Goodbye. Good night, everyone. Oh my god, my stream is glitching. So, stream on... What day did I say I was going to stream? Sunday. Probably on Sunday. And it's probably not going to be a drawing stream. It's probably going to be a... It's probably going to be a Star Rail stream. We're going to try and make it possible. Alright. Goodbye, everyone. Eat and hydrate. We will eat and hydrate. Bye-bye. Bam.